Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this beautiful 2018 Volkswagen Atlas. And I know I already have a few of these on my channel, but this one is definitely the nicest Atlas I have ever been in. This is a pretty much fully loaded SEL. I believe this is even a SEL Premium, but just a super nice car inside and out. Outside you can see it's finished off in a pure white exterior. Just your typical Volkswagen white. It looks great on the vehicle, especially with these black contrast wheels. Outside you can see your tinted rear privacy glass, roof rails up top with your panoramic roof, and you can see your radio antenna right there. Power folding mirrors, which are body colored. They do have your blind spot monitoring as well as your LED turn signal indicators built in. Body colored door handles with intelligent entry, typical Volkswagen. And around the rear, you can see your dual exhaust. This one also does have a trailer hitch installed, as well as the very nice metal trim to protect your bumper, loading things in and out. You can see your SEL and V6 4Motion badges. And this one is equipped with a power trunk. Just press and hold on the key, and just like that, it will release. Go ahead and bring it back down. Just press and hold again. And coming up to the passenger side, typical Volkswagen, your fuel cap is on this side. Just press to release. And just make sure it's locked. Down below, this one is riding on Continental Cross Contact LX Sport tires. They are 255, 55 R20s, so 20-inch black alloy wheels, rear disc brakes, of course. I just love the way this thing looks inside and out. And around this side, everything follows through. You also do have front parking sensors. You can see your LED headlights, fog lights down below, then your chrome accenting up front, which I love this design. It does follow through into the headlight. Go ahead and start it. This one does have remote start. Just lock the vehicle, press twice right there, and it will start up. Otherwise, lock, unlock, your trunk release as I showed, and panic. Intelligent entry, just walk up, grab the door handle, and it will unlock, and then touch right there to lock, and your mirrors will power fold in. Go ahead, step in this one. And as you can see, this one has the beautiful two-tone black and brown leather interior. I mean, just absolutely beautiful inside. See down below, your metal door sills. This one does include the OEM Atlas all-weather floor mats. And to start, foot on the brake, and just press right here. And all you have to do, just have the key fob inside of the vehicle, and you're all good to go. And once you're inside of this Atlas, as you can see, compared to the other ones I have filmed, this one does have the full digital gauge cluster, which is kind of similar to Audi's virtual cockpit, actually. It's very, very cool in person. But inside, you can see this one does have the leather-wrapped steering wheel. Nice and light power steering. On the wheel itself, you have your adaptive cruise controls on this side, audio system controls, as well as more controls over here. Up top on the door, it's all padded material around here. You have your wood grain as well as silver trim, and your door handle. Tweeters for the Fender audio system as well as your power locks. Down below, all four your power windows, they are automatic. Power mirrors, which as I showed, are power folding. Very nice and simple to use, and you do have your blind spot monitoring built in. Over here, your headlight controls, they are automatic, and then pull for fogs. Storage below there, and the dashboard itself. It's got this faux stitched leather across the top, which looks great. And then you do have more of the silver trim and then the wood grain on that side. In the middle, as I said, this one does have Volkswagen's full digital gauge cluster, which is very cool. You can bring up your nav, audio, phone, all kinds of different things on this display, your assist systems. You have your tachometer, speedometer, and then your fuel gauge and engine temperature. Very simple to use, and you can see this one has just over 25,000 miles. Storage up top in the center, and then down below there, you do have two air vents, one on each side, and your typical Volkswagen infotainment system. So we'll bring up your navigation, which obviously this one is equipped with. Go to your menu, different car settings, things like that. Apps, as well as your phone, and obviously too, this one does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all of that. Back on the radio screen, AM, FM, auxiliary in, satellite radio. This one, yes, this one actually does still have a CD player as well. So AM, FM, CD, auxiliary in, satellite radio, Bluetooth audio streaming. It's a great sounding system as well. That Fender system really does pack a punch, but everything is super easy to use, very self-explanatory. This So honestly, one of the best infotainment systems out there. Below there, dual zone automatic climate control, zone for the driver, zone for the passenger. Your heated as well as cooled seats for the driver and passenger. They are 3-stage on and off for each side. So like I said, your different zones, everything else, defrost, all of that. Down below, auto start stop on and off, your heated steering wheel, as well as hazard controls. Storage down here, USB, auxiliary in, and a 12-volt outlet. As well as back here, you have this very nice piano black trim. 2 cup holders, the shifter for your 8-speed automatic. Drive in sport mode, and then your manual mode right there. Reverse, this one does have a rear backup camera. Electronic parking brake, as well as your drive mode selector right here. Go between snow, rock, all kinds of different things like that. And it will come up on the display, different off-road modes. You can even go through and customize it, or just your daily driving mode. Your parking, down here, different parking settings. I believe this will bring up your camera and your sensors. This must have some kind of auto park setting, because that's also there. Padded armrest in the middle, storage inside of there, USB port. The seats in this vehicle, not only are they beautiful, they're great to sit in, super comfortable. You have the perforated leather in the middle, the beautiful bronze stitching around the edges, and then the black on the sides. It just looks great. Up top, you have your sunroof controls. Press that and it will send the shade back for your panoramic roof. But all of your different SOS service controls as well, your garage home link, and interior lighting controls. All very nice and simple to use. You can see that beautiful panoramic roof. Like I said, just a great place to be inside. We'll go ahead and step out, make sure everything's unlocked, and pop the hood. Also go ahead, headlights and fog lights on. Stepping into the second row of the Atlas. Can access the third row by up here. Just pull that forward and it will drop. You can see you do have third row seating for 2, as well as cup holders, storage, all of that on the sides. It also does include your all-weather mat for the third row. But once you're back here, once again, I am 6'2". That front seat is where I would sit, and I mean, just a ton of room. These are on rails, so you can adjust them forwards and back, depending on how much room you need for the third row, but plenty of space back here. You can see in the middle, you have your climate controls. There are single zone automatic. You can adjust the temperature, fan speed, as well as 3-stage heated seats for both of the passengers. Below there, 2 fast charge USB ports and then a regular power outlet. You do have back seat pockets on each side. In the middle, armrest, 2 cup holders, all of that. And seats as well. I mean, it's the same beautiful leather as up front, follows through back here. Also, one thing I did forget to mention, you do have rear sunshades in here. Very, very cool. I mean, obviously all of your materials follow through. You have the Fender speakers, the accenting, and your padded armrest. But very nice that is included. And on both sides, obviously. Just like that, will hook into place. You can also see your interior lighting controls up top, as well as different handles and things like that. Inside of the trunk, which as I showed earlier is power. You can see the third row is up at the moment, but once you drop the headrest down, just like that, it will fold down flat. Actually, that side's reclined back a little far, but drop it down, just like that. And that'll give you an idea of trunk space with the third row up versus with the third row down. This one as well does include both of your all-weather second row mats. It does have your Volkswagen cargo protection system. So you can use these blocks, which have Velcro on the bottom. They will stick to this mat, and you can use them to hold things in place, build different storage compartments, stuff like that. Also does include your storage net from the factory. Then below all of that, you have your spare tire. You can see the subwoofer for your Fender audio, as well as all of your tools and everything else. Just a very, very clean car inside and out as well. Close that. Back seat from this side, everything follows through. As I mentioned, this one's kind of reclined back. Up front, power passenger seat in the SEL. As well as over here, you have a little storage net. Inside of here, this one does include all of your original owner's literature, as well as the original window sticker right here. So yep, just as I guessed, this is a SEL Premium. You can pause and read all of your standard features and everything like that. This one does have the pure white exterior, the gold oak interior, monster mats, a couple other accessories for a total price brand new of just over $50,000. Like I said, you can pause and read everything on there. I will put this back in there to make sure it is included when it's sold. And up front, you can see your LED headlights, your halogen fog lights down below, and under the hood, this one does have Volkswagen's 3.6-liter V6. Everything under here is in great shape, running fantastic. I mean, this really is still a new car. And this engine too, even with all-wheel drive, more than enough power for these. They're great to drive. Close that. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. Cut it off right here. Move the key. Headlights back in auto mode. And as always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you aren't interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.